Hello and welcome to day 4 of Junk Journal January. And today the prompt is outline. And as I live in Sweden, we have this typical folk art paintings that are called kurbits in Swedish. And you could see all these paintings on old houses and often in the roofs and on the doors as a decoration. And still today this is really popular, and many uses them for decorating clothes or interior things. So I thought we could do a typical Swedish folk art painting today. And as the prompt is outline, I have outlined this and made it on one of the pages. I couldn't do it, as I said in the beginning, take one page at a time and work it through the prompts, because this was the next one and it was much too colorful for this painting. So I needed to take another page. That's okay. It's a junk journal and we're just having fun, so I can break my own rules. That's okay. So I'm just going to take another clip and hold this down. So I'm going to use my watercolors. Often they use acrylics, or in the old days they used oil paint. So they got kind of two colors when they did the flowers and the leaves, and it's just really beautiful. But I'm going for my watercolors, and let's do a beautiful painting. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because it will take forever if you want to see me do every stroke. So I will paint, and you can keep me company. So when it has dried, I'm putting on another layer to give it a little bit more strong colors. I'm trying to use the same colors as a base, but add a little bit more darker tones in it to give it some other values. So I think we need something a bit more bright for the small petals around these purple ones. Taking a little bit of blue in them just to give them the same tone. Put a lot of water in that. Even if I'm not a colorful person, sometimes, especially in these kind of flowers, we need stronger colors. So now I think the pattern is kind of done. So now we are going to go a little bit crazy and cover this with some colors and make it a little bit more free and yes, let's call it crazy. I'm going to try to get some color to run down on the picture. I'm just going to put a little bit piece of paper to take the amount of water that maybe can go into the spine. So I'm just going to put that down with a clip so that it stays in place. A little bit more that way, I think. Okay. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a brownish, light brownish tone, just to get a background, and then we are going to use the same colors. So I'm going to put my journal up a little bit so the water can run down. And it's gessoed, so I hope that this will work. It's a little bit too neat at the moment. So we're kind of destroying this a little bit. And some more color. And some more water. You might not see clearly at the moment as I need to move my journal a bit to get it a bit more rinny. Trying to get the color to continue to run down. Something like that, I think. And a little bit more of the dark brown tone. To darken it a little bit. Time to dry. So this is dry. We have a little bit more colorful background for the folk art piece. So then I took a scrap piece of textile that was torn and kind of a little bit like junk. And I put a piece of my eco-dyed textile on top of it to kind of keep it in place, so it's a bit loose like this. And then I thought I could just do some stitching on it, just for fun. Let's do a little knot. This isn't to keep the textile in place, it's more like a fun little decoration. Just so something is happening on top of this piece of textile. I don't have a plan. I'm just stitching. Not thinking so much what I'm doing. I'm just going from side to side. It's a perfect evening for crafting. We have minus 20 degrees Celsius tonight, so we don't want to be outside. We had some northern light earlier, but now it's gone. So I tried to go out and look at the sky, but it's so cold. Couldn't stand it for more than a few minutes. And then I went for a short walk with Nico, and he had his little shoes on, so that works. That way we can at least be outside for 15-20 minutes without any problems. Something like that, and then we are going to glue this down as a little curtain on top of this. Just because it's cute and fun. And we have this cute little curtain to fold up on that page. And then I did a little quote, and I just wrote it with a pen. When you find courage to color outside the lines, a new path will emerge. And I'm going to put that down here, just as a little reminder that we need to take some chances some now and then, and go on new path to find new things to love and do. Thought that could be a nice kind of saying or quote, as this was a lot of color, and then I let it kind of spread out. And the prompt was outline, so I have outlined first the pattern, and then outlined everything with a black pen. So with a little extra Swedish touch with this folk art from Sweden, or Nordic art, maybe is the more right thing to call it. So that will be my thing for today. So I will be back tomorrow with a new page with a fun prompt. I think it's depth tomorrow, so we need to think a little bit about that, how we will go around that word. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and if you haven't subscribed and liked, I would really appreciate that. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments or in the email that I will provide you with, both in the end of the recording and in the description box. So have a nice evening, and until next time, bye bye from Sweden.